It's December 31st, 2022, and at this point, pretty much everyone has at least on some level thought about their New Year's resolutions. What did I do this year? How did I spend 2022? Or maybe you guys wait until literally midnight and then you ask yourself, what did I do this year? How did I improve? Did I improve to the extent that I wanted to? Where can I get better? Where did I fuck up? What do I want to change in the future? What do I want to achieve in 2023? And here's something that I want to share with you, which is I do not set New Year's resolutions anymore. I used to do that until I realized that every time I would set my New Year's resolutions, what I was really doing, I was trying to create a change in the external world, and I was hoping that that would transfer to the internal. So I would say, I want to meet my ideal woman, or I want to meet the most attractive woman, the ideal woman out there, let's say. Right? And then that was my resolution, and then I became so limited in trying to get that specific outcome that I had to try to control all my circumstances going forward and effort my way there. But the key is this: life doesn't work that way. Life works from the inside out. And from the inside means it's a state of being that affects the external. So if you change your way of being, the internal state, that means you're going to attract different circumstances, different events, different people into your life. That is really what attraction means. What is happening internally is going to attract its match externally, what is reflected externally in your life. So if what you're seeing right now is not matching what you want, it's not about trying to do more in the external, trying to do. It's about changing the internal state of being. So for example, if you want to attract your ideal relationship right now, it's not about saying, I want to attract my ideal relationship, my ideal woman. It's about saying, I want to experience, first even to get clear on what does the ideal relationship mean to you? Really being specific. Is it connection, wanting to feel real connection? Is it wanting to feel real love, unconditional love to be given and received? Is it a certain peace that you're experiencing in the relationship, being completely accepted? So once you know that, the states of being, then you can say, this is your intention now. So we're swapping resolutions with intentions, and we say, I want to experience what real unconditional love feels like. I want to experience what real connection feels like. And you can see this is much less specific, right? It's less specific than saying, I want to attract my ideal woman, right? Instead, you're saying, I want to experience what real love feels like, which is not as specific. But the key here is as well that in this non-specificity, you're allowing life to do the heavy lifting for you. Life is going to bring the right circumstances, the right events, the right women into your life for you to actually experience what real unconditional love feels like. And one thing to understand here, life is not just going to place this in front of you. We have this misconception that we set our resolutions and then all of a sudden perfectly the circumstances align and life just creates like these circumstances for us where we just experience the peace, the love, the freedom, the connection all of a sudden. But life doesn't work that way. If you're asking for unconditional love, in most cases what's going to happen, life is going to put you in circumstances, troubling circumstances oftentimes, that require you to really discover what unconditional love feels like. What that is like as an experience. So you really have to tap into that state of being. It's kind of like oxygen at the bottom of a deep lake. You are bringing that to the deep lake. There is no oxygen there. So if you want to experience what unconditional love is like, you have to bring that to the depth of the ocean, to the depth of the lake. That's how you experience unconditional love. Same goes for peace, which is already here. Life might put you in very troubling circumstances so that you can discover firsthand what real peace is like when you tap into that, which is already here. So life is not going to give you directly what you want. Life is not just going to give you the money that you want. If you want to be financially independent, or if you want to have the health that you want, life is going to create circumstances for you where you have to explore and discover that for yourself, actively, experientially. And that is something that has served me extremely well, realizing that, because now I do not set resolutions anymore. And I did that back in the day, I don't even do that anymore now. I've set my intention on what I want to experience. And sometimes, yes, I do refresh that and I say, I want to experience what unconditional love is like. or even deeper unconditional love, right? Like deeper states of that. And that is really all you need to do for 2023 and beyond to be an absolute success in your life, romantically and literally every other part of your life. So I really hope this is going to serve you, and I hope this is giving you some reassurance that it's not about all the doings you need to do. You don't have to measure yourself against all the stuff that happened last year. That's not important anymore. What happened, happened. And that is no indicator of what's going to happen for you in 2023 and beyond. So set your intentions now, really become clear on what it is that you want to experience, and life will bring the right circumstances to you. And then all you got to do is be open to receive. Less controlling, more receiving, more surrendering, and then being. That's what ultimately is going to lead you to a place of absolute, real aliveness. I'll see you in 2023.